Man, we had ourselves a wild, wild game. Chicago Bears, Cincinnati Bengals, absolutely brutal, brutal loss for the Bengals. Looked like it was going to be a brutal, brutal loss for the Chicago Bears and Caleb Williams. The Bengals scored 15 points in under a minute late in the fourth quarter. They were down 41-27, came back, took the lead 42-41 with under a minute to go. Under it looked secure, but it did not end up that way. And now you've got Cincinnati Bengals fans are absolutely losing their minds. The defense has been horrific all season long. They made one of or didn't make an easy play. So they turned it into one of the worst plays maybe of the season to gift the Chicago Bears with a victory. So yeah, this is the game I absolutely had to talk about. You see here 47-42. Look at those final quarters. The Bears scored 30 points in the second half. The Bengals only scored 22, but they scored 15 in less than a minute when they were down 14 points late in the game. Caleb Williams looked good. I know he's been getting a lot of heat from everybody. 20 34, 280 yards, three touchdowns. I think his QB rating was like 114 or something like that. Um, 53, another 53 rushing yards. Even by the way, caught a touchdown pass. They sort of Philly specialed it. 114 rating, and of course, Joe Flacco tosses four touchdown passes, 31 of 47, 470 yards. He threw 47 passes and averaged 10 yards per pass attempt, four touchdowns, and he had two interceptions. The last one was the final play of the game on an underthrown Hail Mary where there's no way Joe Flacco, he didn't have the arm to reach the end zone anymore. So we're not going to count that one. Really, so four TDs, one interception, and he's been absolutely phenomenal. Now people are starting to wonder about, hey, was Joe Burrow really all that good with what Joe Flacco's done? I mean, look at Joe since he's gotten to Cincinnati. It's had 4 games now, 11 touchdown passes in 4 games. This is the first game where he's thrown picks, so it's really only one because that was that Hail Mary. But you can see with the defense, look at this, Steven. They lost 47-42. They lost 39-38. They won 33-31. They lost 27-18. And of course, down there we also have the game against Baltimore. They gave up 41 points. They gave up 34 points to Detroit, but giving up 39 to the Jets is absolutely insane. We had hopefully I can show this for those of you that don't know, they get wild with what we can and cannot show on here, especially now with what's going on with ESPN and YouTube. But this is towards the end of the game. This is Joe Flacco coming back, right? So they're 41-27. There's a minute 45 left. There's a touchdown, not even celebrating. But now they're back in it. Still got a minute 43 left after that touchdown pass. And I believe this is the one where they went for two, but that's just a beautiful ball. I mean, that's just a perfect ball down the middle. Then they go for two here. Another good one. I think the Bears probably got if they had recognized that a little sooner, they go get that. But that's another phenomenal pass. And then this is oh, that's just they're just showing the two again. I thought we were going to see the. Hold on, let me see if I can get to. Oh yeah, then we had this. Check this out. This is what I want to show you, right? So now this never works in the NFL anymore, right? Never works in the NFL. What they even recovered an onside kick. Like I said, this looked like it was an epic collapse by the Chicago Bears. I feel kind of, I mean, you got to get out of the way, but I kind of feel bad for the Bear. He's probably the one that should have tried to pick it up, but he's like, that's not my job. I'm not the hands team. So he goes to block. And if here you get a good angle, I'll show you this for the next one. This is just a great ball, but right, he's locked in at blocking that guy, and he steps on the football, which is absolutely insane. Cincinnati marches down, scores again, and then I want to go back. If I can go back to this, this is the one. This is the one that's really gotten everybody at Cincinnati up in arms, I cannot blame them. But let's go. Come on. This is absolutely this. I mean, this is a great throw by Caleb Williams, but this is some of the worst defense I've ever seen. Look at this. Okay, you've got two guys. Wrap them up. I mean, they were basically at the field goal marker there, where their guy can reach. But that is some of the absolute worst tackling I've ever seen. Or I shouldn't even say that. He didn't tackle him. He didn't try. He even didn't even try to tackle him. We'll see if we get it here again, but By the way, this is sometimes what happens when you play a little too soft. But look at that throw. You can see where he's going to make that catch right there. In between four players. By the way, you can see to the right. I forget who that is now, and I can't see his number. But he, I think, is a little too deep. Little maybe a little too deep. I know he may probably have some outside responsibility in that as well, but he's the one that comes up to make the tackle, and he just bumps the guy. The tight end's twice your size, man, and you come up and you bump him with your shoulder. I mean, look at that. No attempt whatsoever to wrap up at all, and it costs you the game. I mean, there is no excuse. There is no excuse. Look at that. I mean, that is not. I mean, that's not even a. I'm not even going to call that a hit. Actually, if we watch this again, I mean, he barely even. Look at that. It looks like he actually gets him. Maybe gets him with his shoulder on the guy's arm, and that's it. I mean, he didn't do anything to him. Didn't do anything to him. So now, of course, we've got Cincinnati Bengals fans melting down everywhere, and I cannot blame them. This is a devastating loss for the Cincinnati Bengals. It's a huge win for the Chicago Bears. They'll move to 5-3. You know who that puts them one game behind? The Philadelphia Eagles for the best record in the NFC. Now, of course, there are other teams in that mix as well. Packers are 5-2-1, for example. But yeah, the Chicago Bears quietly putting together. Well, I don't know if I say quietly. I say quietly because there's been a whole lot of criticism of the Bears and of Caleb Williams and of the coach and so forth. And yet here they are sitting at 5-3. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for checking out the video. Appreciate it. Go check out the next video. I'll see you in that one, and I'll talk to you later.